Welcome to Movie Time, and today we're excited to bring you the countdown of the top 10 action movies of 2025 that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Each of these movies promises to get your heart racing with their breathtaking action sequences, stunning visuals, and captivating storylines. If you enjoy these action movie summaries, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with your movie-loving friends. Stay tuned until the end of the video and share your favorite film with us in the comments. Number 10. Ad Vitam. Ad Vitam is a gripping French action thriller released on Netflix on January 10th. The story centers on Frank Lazareff, a seasoned and emotionally scarred former elite agent. Frank's quiet life is upended when his pregnant wife Leo is abducted by a mysterious criminal organization. Despite his attempts to retreat from his dangerous past, Frank is forced to confront it head-on in a race against time to save her. As Frank delves deeper into the investigation, he uncovers a dangerous conspiracy involving corporate interests, cutting-edge scientific experiments, and a dark underworld. The kidnappers appear to be after something far more significant than just ransom money, making Frank realize that Leo's abduction is part of a larger, more sinister plan. Number 9. The Gorge.
This place is evil.
The Gorge is a survival action film set to be released on February 14th. In a world ravaged by turmoil, two elite snipers, Levi and Drasa, are stationed on opposing sides of an enigmatic and treacherous gorge, a natural chasm whose depths hold unfathomable secrets. Levi, a seasoned marksman battling personal demons, and Drasa, a prodigious sharpshooter driven by a relentless pursuit of justice, find themselves embroiled in a mission that transcends their individual assignments. The Gorge, shrouded in myth and legend, is rumored to be the last barrier between humanity and an ancient malevolent force. Both snipers are initially unaware of each other's presence and operate under strict orders to eliminate any threats that attempt to cross the gorge. However, fate intertwines their paths as strange occurrences and inexplicable phenomena force them to question the true nature of their mission. Number 8. Karate Kid Legends. Karate Kid Legends is a martial arts drama film set to be released on May 30th. The film follows the journey of Li Fong, a young kung fu prodigy from Beijing who moves to New York City after a personal tragedy disrupts his family life. Struggling to adjust to his new surroundings and grappling with his loss, Li feels isolated and misunderstood in a foreign land. As Li tries to navigate his new reality, he encounters Han, played by Jackie Chan, a wise and experienced martial arts master. Han recognizes Li's potential and decides to take him under his wing, guiding him not just in the art of kung fu, but also in finding inner peace and resilience. The film also brings back the beloved character Daniel LaRusso, played by Ralph Macchio, the original Karate Kid who steps in to assist Han and Li. Number 7. Star Trek, Section 31.
Started!
Star Trek is an action-adventure science fiction film set to premiere on Paramount Plus on January 24th. The story follows Emperor Philippa Georgiou, played by Michelle Yeoh, a former Terran Empire ruler, as she grapples with her tumultuous past and embarks on a new journey of redemption. The film begins after her departure from the USS Discovery, as she is recruited into Section 31, a secretive and elite division of Starfleet, tasked with defending the United Federation of Planets from unseen and emerging threats. Georgiou must navigate the delicate balance between loyalty, morality, and survival. Haunted by her dark history as a ruthless leader in the mirror universe, Georgiou faces skepticism from her new colleagues and inner conflicts as she attempts to integrate into a team defined by secrecy and ethical ambiguity. Her mission exposes her to a dangerous plot threatening not only the Federation, but the fragile alliances that hold the galaxy together. Number 6. Fight or Flight. Fight or Flight is an action thriller set to be released in February 6th. The story follows a skilled mercenary played by Josh Hartnett who is assigned a high-stakes mission aboard a commercial airplane. His objective is simple: track down and neutralize a specific target before landing. However, things take a dramatic turn when the mercenary realizes that his assignment isn't as straightforward as it seems. As the flight progresses, it becomes clear that the mercenary is not the only one with eyes on the target. A group of deadly and highly trained operatives, each with their own motives, are on board and intent on eliminating both the mercenary and the target. With the stakes growing higher by the minute, the mercenary is forced into a desperate game of cat and mouse. Amidst the confined spaces of the airplane, he must rely on his combat skills, wit, and resourcefulness to survive. Number 5. In the Lost Lands. In the Lost Lands is an action-adventure fantasy film set to be released on March 7th. In a world steeped in magic and peril, the queen of a sprawling kingdom yearns for the power of shapeshifting. Unable to obtain it through conventional means, she hires Grey Alice, a mysterious sorceress reputed for fulfilling impossible quests, but at great personal cost. Accompanied by the battle-hardened warrior Boyce, Alice sets off into the enigmatic and treacherous region known as the Lost Lands, a realm from which few have ever returned. The journey is fraught with danger, as Alice and Boyce face mythical creatures, cunning adversaries, and landscapes brimming with dark enchantments. Along the way, Alice reveals her enigmatic wisdom and powers, while Boyce wrestles with his distrust of the sorceress and his own haunting past. As the duo delves deeper into the Lost Lands, the true nature of their mission begins to unravel. Number 4. Love Hurts. Love Hurts is an action comedy that blends heartfelt moments with adrenaline-pumping sequences. The movie follows Marvin Gable, a seemingly ordinary and successful real estate agent with a dark past. Years ago, Marvin was a feared and skilled hitman, but he turned his back on that violent life, seeking redemption and peace. Marvin's tranquil existence is shattered when Knuckles Gable, his estranged and vengeful younger brother, resurfaces. Knuckles, a ruthless criminal leader, harbors a deep grudge against Marvin for abandoning their shared life of crime. He seeks retribution and draws Marvin back into the world he desperately tried to leave behind. To protect himself and those he cares about, Marvin must confront his past head-on. Set for release on February 7th. Love Hurts is a fresh take on the action comedy genre, promising a roller coaster of emotions as Marvin fights to save his future while making peace with his past. Number 3. Sunray: Fallen Soldier. Fallen Soldier is an action thriller set for release on January 24. The story centers around Andy, a decorated war veteran who has spent much of his life serving in the military. However, after returning from the front lines, Andy finds himself struggling with the transition to civilian life, feeling isolated and disconnected from the society he once protected. The turning point in his life comes when tragedy strikes. His daughter is brutally murdered, and the authorities fail to bring those responsible to justice. Consumed by grief and anger, Andy sets out on a dangerous path of vengeance. His pursuit of justice leads him to confront a powerful and violent crime syndicate that operates with impunity in the shadows of society. With his military training and relentless determination, Andy embarks on a personal war against the syndicate. Number 2. Fateh. Fateh is a Hindi-language action thriller released on January 10th. The film follows the life of Fateh, an ex-agent who has distanced himself from his violent past in order to lead a peaceful life in the countryside of Punjab. He has chosen a quieter existence, running a small farm and avoiding any form of conflict. However, his tranquil world is turned upside down when a local girl becomes a victim of a sinister cyber mafia syndicate operating in Delhi. The girl's plight stirs something deep within Fateh, reminding him of the justice he once sought to deliver. Unable to ignore the call to action, he decides to come out of retirement and confront the cyber criminals. Fateh embarks on a dangerous mission to dismantle the criminal network using his skills, cunning, and extensive knowledge of law enforcement tactics. Along the way, he encounters powerful adversaries, including the elusive kingpins of the syndicate. Number 1. A Working Man. A Working Man is an action thriller that follows Levon Cade, a former Royal Marines commando who has chosen a quiet life as a construction worker in London. He is focused on rebuilding his life after a troubled past, filled with violence and loss. His peace is shattered when Jenny, the teenage daughter of his employer, is kidnapped by a ruthless group of human traffickers. Despite his attempts to distance himself from his violent past, Levon feels compelled to act when he learns that the authorities, including corrupt government officials, are unwilling to intervene. He reluctantly returns to his former skills, using his combat training and resourcefulness to navigate a dangerous underworld. His mission to rescue Jenny forces him to confront both personal demons and a hidden conspiracy that goes deeper than he initially realized. The film is scheduled for theatrical release in the United States on March 28th. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end of this video. If you enjoyed what you watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. Feel free to leave a comment down below, share your thoughts, or suggest topics you'd like to see in upcoming videos.